From a young age, I learned to walk almost everywhere. That's because that's pretty much all we could do. Sure, the occasional ride was offered here and there from men that my mom would meet, or from public transportation, but we did not have regular access to a car or vehicle to get around. From a very young age, I learned to walk long distances, and it became habit. A big reason that even today I walk, run, or move at least 3 miles or more a day before or after work most days. Moving was essential to find food and shelter many times. While most people have had a place at some point to lie their head to rest, we did not ever. I remember every day being like new. I would ask, "What are we going to do today?" many times. I began to develop adventures with the smallest things that I could find to occupy my mind away from hunger and depression. I would walk by and see other children with nice clothes and a loving family around them. I remember finding a tree farm one day and pretending I was on an adventure into a magic forest, running and playing amongst the trees. I didn't have toys, so I kept items that I found in the garbage can and other places that I could use to pretend and play. I saw walking as an adventure, a way to explore and discover places and things. A trip once inside a church fascinated me because of the colors and winding hallways. I remember walking one day in downtown Bristol and hearing various types of dance music. I stood and watched street dancers move and twist. I fell in love with music and dancing at a young age. I remembered where I found this group, and I would try and get back to them as much as possible to watch, learn, and practice dancing. You see, walking and dancing were adventures for me, a way to express the well of feelings inside me that needed to get out. As a result of long walks and moving, I was always very slim and in shape. A positive, I guess, amongst the multitude of negatives that a homeless child faces. I learned to run very fast as well. Oftentimes, having this quick endurance saved my life to escape dangerous people and situations. Walking long distances was just something I had to learn very quickly if I was to survive and keep up. I remember once being chased by a group of men that my mother had made angry for some reason down some back alleys. One man chased me into what he thought was a corner with a hunting knife, but I was so fast and alert that I scaled a nearby corner wall and hopped the fence to escape. I remember that night vividly because I spent 3 days tracking my mom down after that because we had got separated. I was 4 years old at the time. No 4-year-old should have to do that. Still to this day, a person would do well to run me down if I took off running. So while my life was new every day, it was a nightmare as well. I never knew what would happen. One day we would walk for hours and find no food or anyone that would help. Other days, we would be blessed with people helping and caring. I joke that I probably walked even more than Forrest Gump did in the movie. Truly, I had nothing else to do daily but walk and explore, only stopping when my mom needed to rest or for other means. Still to this day, I go a mile a minute in most things that I do. I find it hard to just sit and waste time. I want to get up and move and explore. I'm always seeking out things to do and enjoy. This all stems from a childhood of constantly being on the go, a habit that was ingrained in me and still resides in my essence.